Rufina Amaya. This is a presentation from the Spanish language program, Department of Literature and Languages, Introduction to Tres Vidas, Fall 2020. The life of Rufina Amaya will take us to a small village called El Mozote, located in the department of Francisco Morazan in the Central American Republic of El Salvador. Rufina Amaya was born in 1923. She was the only witness of the massacre that occurred in 1981 in her native village. After witnessing how the Salvadorian army assassinated all the villagers, including her own family, Rufina dedicated her life denouncing the atrocities committed by the army against the population of her village. The 1980s, El Salvador was affected by a civil war fought between the military-led junta government of El Salvador and the Farabundo Martí National Liberation Front (FMLN). The civil war lasted for more than 12 years and included the deliberate terrorizing and targeting of civilians by US-trained government death squads. On December 10, 1981, soldiers from the Atlacatl Battalion arrived at the village of El Mozote, demanding the residents to turn over their weapons. The next morning, they started killing all the villagers. Rufina witnessed how her husband was beheaded and remembers the screams of her 9-year-old son, Cristino, saying, "Mama, they are killing me. They have killed my sister. They are going to kill me." The day Rufina lost her husband, her 9-year-old son Cristino, and her daughters Maria Dolores, age 5, Maria Lilian, age 3, and Maria Isabel, who was only 8 months old. The only survivor was her daughter Fidelia, whom at that moment was not in the village. Maria Rufina says that she seized a minute of distraction from the soldiers and made her escape, hiding behind a pineapple and a crab apple trees behind her house. From there, she could see how the soldiers assassinated men and women, and at the end, they massacred all the children from the village. After the massacre, Rufina went to Honduras for refuge. After the massacre, both the Salvadorian and American governments were denying the atrocities committed against the population of El Mozote. A month later, Rufina had the opportunity to denounce what happened in her community in the Times and the Washington Post reported the killing, citing Rufina Amaya's testimony. Rufina returned to El Salvador in 1990. That same year, Pedro Chicas Romero, a survivor from another massacre, presented a criminal complaint against the Atlacatl Battalion demanding justice. Rufina was the first to bear witness of what happened in her village. The Civil War in El Salvador ended in 1992. The same year, the exhumation of the bodies put in evidence the atrocities committed by the Salvadorian army. But in 1993, the government approved a general amnesty and exempted the members of the army from human rights persecution. According to the New York Times, Rufina Amaya bitterly complained, "They have never even come to ask for forgiveness." Rufina Amaya died on March 6, 1917 of a stroke. She was one of the few survivors from the massacres perpetrated by the Salvadorian army and dedicated her life to tell the world what she witnessed on the terrifying morning of December 11th, 1981. She said, God saved me because he needed someone to tell the story of what happened. This is the story of Rufina Amaya.